fitting to do them together. We won't do mics this time, we can just fire away.
Firstly, for you guys to go out like this together, and your careers together on a win, just what does it mean? You guys talk about it, share a memory all post game.
Honestly, no. Like, we didn't really talk about it. It was just kind of like, we did it. I love you, man. I'm proud of you for everything you've gone through, everything you've done, and like that was about it. But now that I think about it, man, like it's super crazy. Like I was super blessed to be able to play on the same defense as Easton, for these past couple of years, and it's been a blessing for me to, just see him grow and develop to the guy he is now. It's crazy. So, yeah, love this guy.
What was it like when you guys had 4 straight stops to get, everybody back in the game? What was that momentum like on the sideline and then huddle?
That was huge, man. I think the whole time, the second half we came back, outscored them 28-7 or something like that. So at halftime we just rallied, never gave up the whole time, and we just told each other one stop at a time. You know what I'm saying? Like, we knew that the offense was gonna pick it up. We knew they were gonna get us back in the game as long as we just kept getting stops. So it was just one drive at a time, one stop at a time, and shoot, it paid dividends in the end for sure.
You guys had so many moments throughout the season in which you have a fourth quarter lead and it falls apart at the end. To have a couple of these games where you hold on in the fourth quarter at the end of this season, what do you feel like that says about where this team has come?
Everyone like this.
Yeah, no, it's huge for us. I think, especially this game, when the fourth quarter hit and we knew the game was close, I think for a lot of us, we're like, we're not gonna let this one slip away. We're not gonna let it slip away like those other games in the fourth quarter. Like, it's our last game of our college career, and like we're gonna make everything work. And came out with the dub, man. I'm grateful.
Easton, after Nebraska, Jaden's first start, I think you said, he's fearless. You like that in a quarterback. He obviously had, pretty rough first couple 3 quarters. What did you just see in him about the way he responded? Kept his composure. What did you guys see from him tonight?
I think he's a perfect example of our team, just not giving up. Like I said, he's fearless. He'll throw the 50-50 ball. He'll throw the ball up, but that's what you can want out of your quarterback. Like, as a defense too, like regardless of what happens, we're there to make him right. That's kind of the job of a defense. And don't let him get in the end zone. Just believe in the offense, keep scoring. And I think us on defense, we all believe in Jaden. We all know he's a great player, and his future is going to be even better than it was here. But the sky's the limit for Jaden, and I'm super blessed that he was able to come in and lead our team at the end.
Can you talk about the impact Deonta Lynn has had on your defense over the past year?
Yeah, you guys see the numbers. I think he's a great leader. He's always calm, and he's never flipping out on people. He's always poised, and I think him having that poise and not freaking out at times definitely helps our defense stay together, because if somebody starts something like, if it's chaos on the sideline, I think the defense might start not falling apart, but being like on different levels, because we're like, what's happening right now? But I think he's a great leader. He's a better guy. I love that guy, man. I'm proud to be one of his players.
Just kind of talk about handling chaos. Can you think is inside the discussions after Jaden Mava threw the interception from the end zone? You guys had to come up with a big stop.
It's on us. It's on us. We just got to get the ball back and give our offense another opportunity. So that's what we did, and that was our game plan.
It wasn't the season overall you wanted. How much can this ending impact the way you look back on this year?
I think it really just capitalized on who this team is. Like you said, there's a lot of games that we let slip away, but I think even in those games, we never gave up. This team was always fighting, and I think today was a good example of us rallying together in those moments. And shoot, if we did what we did today and the rest of the games, I think the outcome could be different, but you can't dwell on the past, you can only control the present. So I think today we said, regardless of what has happened, today we're gonna control our destiny, control our fate, and it showed in the end.
It's never really optimal to lose your position coach right before a game. Can you speak to Coach Baugh and what he meant to that linebacker group?
He just brought a new type of energy in there. I think he was really, really excited to have this month with us, and we all reciprocated it back to him, and he did a great job. I think today was probably the best game that I think our unit has played all year. Just not even in terms of keys and assignments, but just the way we played, the physicality we played with, and the tenacity we played with. I think that all just stemmed from him, just in practice and every single day, just preaching that to us. I think we found a new light in him too when he stepped up, and we could see how excited he was. So we didn't want to let him down today, for sure.
Easton, what was it like? How was it? What did it mean to have Eric back? Not ring.
It's huge to have EG back. He kind of like Ball. He brings a different energy. He's always a positive guy, and having a guy at that size, that linebacker, is always a problem for offenses. So, I mean, it's a blessing to just be on this defense. Every single player, it's not just EG, not just Ball, not just anybody. This whole USC program has been a blessing to be a part of, and we're super thankful that they accepted us.
Lincoln was saying in the locker room post game, a lot of emotions, obviously, from the guys who are leaving, but at the same time, a lot of expressed faith in where this program's direction is going. Do you guys talk about that at all? And when you see the freshmen, the young guys on this defense, what is your faith in where this defense is going in years to come?
Yeah, I mean, I always talk to the young guys, Dez, Newbie, all the backers, even Marquise, Celis, like all the young guys, I like to preach to them like this goes quick, so you can't just go through the motions and expect that you're gonna play and ball if you don't put in the work and the time and the effort. So just kind of preaching that to them, because I'm a 6-year senior, so like there's been years where I didn't play and I had to sit the bench or play special teams, but it was about the team at the end of the day. So I think that's one thing like I really preach to them is it's about the team. It's not about how you do this week and how you do next week. It's about how the team does. Like you can score 3 touchdowns and then we lose and then you're all about yourself. It's like, you know what I mean? So for them to kind of like listen to that, it's huge, because I think even Lincoln was preaching like these young guys are really making strides of becoming leaders. Desmond, EG, we have a whole bunch of players on defense, who can be leaders on this team. So I'm super proud of them. I'm super thankful to have them as teammates, and I'm glad we went out with a win.
Do one more.
What was it like, just that emotional swing, leading towards that touchdown, and then Kyle comes back with the game winner?
So just never give up. Always have faith. I think the strongest thing in life is words, and the body and the mind always accept negative words a lot stronger than they do positive words. And I think that today the whole mentality of the team was to stay positive regardless. I mean, being down that much at halftime, it's such a good team with such an explosive offense. It's almost feels impossible to come back. But if you just keep telling yourself you got it, just keep fighting, keep pushing. Man, that's the slogan for USC, fight on. I think that was a great example today. Kept fighting on, man.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Thank you
guys.
guys.
Thank you, guys. Yeah.